This is episode 2 of the Subject to Change podcast. Talked about Ben Shapiro again and various video games.
Bro, what is Jesse doing?
I don't know.
Jesse, what are you doing?
Jesse? I think Jesse's having mic problems.
Can you hear me? Can you hear my
No.
voice?
Yeah, why does it
No.
sound so bad?
It sounds bad.
Oh, it sounds like my mic.
You got crusty like webcam audio, yeah.
What?
Are you talking through your Oculus?
Oh yeah, Oculus. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
He's got that like 2006 like 2 mad webcam microphone.
Let me fix this real quick.
I think mainly this is just gonna be like, I have an idea of what I'm about to talk about.
Well, the hard part is basically just
I got a plan, baby. I got a
the
plan.
hard part is
It's
getting
more-
going.
I have like an idea of what I'm gonna talk about, but like it's mainly gonna be like improvised, or I'm just gonna basically just do what I normally do. Like I can talk about anything.
Well, that's how it
However
went. That's how
long.
it went last time. We're like, I don't know. We just kind of
So I mean,
we just used
I picked up this roll of toilet tissue.
whenever we couldn't
And,
think of what to say. We just kind of
I had that shit on clearance. Like, yo, can I save this tissue for me?
Not seen one of these
Good now?
babies in years.
what? Hang on, shut up, Jesse.
Literally, that was like
Do I sound?
Deandre,
peak of
shut up.
coronavirus. Like,
Deandre, shut up.
like if you saw tissue, like
Hey, hey, Deandre. Do I sound okay now?
No, you
No.
sound awful.
it was like getting a strange in
DeAndre,
TF2.
what in the fuck?
Me?
Yeah, you're not listening to
It
anything.
sounds.
Do I sound okay now?
A little
Kinda,
better?
yeah.
Oh, my sounding like a rope fuck.
No,
You're just
no.
talking over half the people in this chat.
you're talking over Jesse.
I don't hear him.
Oh, you don't hear him?
I don't hear him.
You don't hear Jake either?
No,
What?
Dude, they were
What?
screaming at you to shut the fuck up.
that is funny. I'm so sorry. I can't hear him.
Well, fucking turn me up.
Oh, I got it. I had. Are you talking to your webcam? I had like disabled video marked or whatever, and I didn't know.
What?
Okay, whatever.
The disable what?
What?
Like when you right click on your
It's too dark. I can't hear you.
video.
Oh.
I had no idea. God damn. I was like, it wasn't that funny. Like when I was talking about the tissue. I was like,
Yeah, Aaron's just laughing his ass off because literally half the Discord is yelling at you to stop talking. And you were acting like nothing was happening.
Bro, yeah. Bro, you killed me. It was completely unfazed. I couldn't, bro. Literally, like, taking bullets, dude.
Hello?
Hello.
oh, my,
Okay.
oh my gosh, that is funny. I deadass thought I was like comedy hour. Me talking about my tissue. That's funny. I had no idea.
Anyway, Jesse, say some stuff.
Okay. Do I sound, better
fine
now?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh god. Did you record that? I want to hear that.
I did record it actually.
Thank God.
That is
It's at the beginning.
that's funny. Oh my gosh.
Jake was like, "Hey, Deandre, be quiet," and you're just, "Oh, blah,
Yeah,
blah,
because I was like, all right. I'm trying to hear Jesse to see if his audio's fixed, and DeAndre's like, and the toilet paper, and Aaron's like, bah ha ha.
Yeah, Aaron was losing it.
I couldn't hear Jesse, and he kept leaving, coming back. So I was assuming something was wrong with Jesse's mic or something. So I was like, all right, whatever. I'm gonna get warmed up talking about tissue.
You ready for your comedy?
And I was like, man, this warm up's going pretty good. Like when I heard Aaron, it's like, damn.
Yeah, the warm up went
Aaron in
amazing, man.
It was pretty good, yeah.
So are we gonna like introduce
No,
ourselves?
no.
And, like, oh no,
No.
we're
You
just
know who we are.
right into it. Like,
Yeah,
all
you
right.
know who we are.
Well,
Yeah.
We actually should introduce ourselves, I guess, because we didn't really do it.
Hi, my name's Mark.
I'll just be like, I'm
I'm a
DJ.
white man.
No, you're Deandre, not DJ.
I'm going by DJ.
We're
Oh,
gonna.
so you're just gonna change your name around?
That's
Hey,
that's
my name's
okay.
Jamie.
I'll just say I'm DJ. I'll change that. I'll just change my name like every single podcast. Like I'm DJ. I'm fucking Deandre. I'm
I'm
goddamn.
black.
I have
I'm
now
thinking
overturned
I'm
as
black.
black.
Face black, yeah.
I'm
So-
OJ Simpson.
so
I
black.
killed my wife.
Did you see that Reds game? Black.
Supposedly,
Yeah.
Allegedly, yeah.
let's say hypothetically, I was driving
Think
a
of the
car
argument,
with blood
OJ
all over my gloves and my shoes. Let's say hypothetically, I had a bag with $20,000 in it and many passports to get out of the country, driving down the highway.
Did you see Ben Shapiro give dating advice a couple days ago?
No,
What was the advice?
Dating advice from Ben Shapiro?
Surprisingly based, even though he is like proud of not being
Based.
able to get his wife wet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What's the advice?
That's
I've never experienced a single wet ass
virgin guy
keyword.
called him and was like, "Should I just ask this woman out or not get friend zoned?" And he's like, "Well, I like to be very direct about these things. Okay, let's say hypothetically, I like this woman. Okay, now if I have sex before marriage, I will explode into ashes. So I need to find out if this person is actually a part of my Christian values." He legit told the person, "You should never date a woman who does not believe in what you believe in, like politically."
Well, it's Ben Shapiro.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ben Shapiro.
Oh yeah.
What if his
He was
life
a
was some stinky libtard that he was just aching to own one day?
Sorry, baby. I
You
ain't
think he
Jewish.
just owns his wife? He just walks around for like 6 hours a day, like screaming at her.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Do you think his wife puts on like a Biden 2020 shirt in bed, and like that's how he gets off?
Yeah, that's all he needs. All the blood pressure goes to his head, and then
Dirty ass
immediately his
bitch.
balls. He's just Bernie. You're really voting for Bernie Sanders. Now, let's say hypothetically, I was an 83-year-old man.
Bro, I bet he climbs into bed and puts himself into like a cocoon with the covers. So his
Yeah.
wife like can't touch him.
He-
He's like a barrier.
No, he makes his wife cocoon him. He's like,
Yeah.
all right, now don't touch me.
Turn me up. Roll me up.
As you can see, I am planking perfectly fine here, hypothetically. Now I need you to roll me in a circle.
God damn it, and shut the fuck up.
Do you think he like paws the bed like a cat?
Yeah.
It's like every day he just crawls into bed and like fucking crouch walks in a circle and then lays down.
It's like bee hopping down the stairs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ben
just
Shapiro was
carpet
definitely
stairs.
It's
B-Hop.
got like CSGO surf, just like built in his fucking house.
That's his guilty pleasure. He has 4,000 hours of
Alright,
surf.
hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about Pokemon again.
He goes into surf lobbies and tries to debate people.
Yeah, he just owns
That's
the admins.
yeah, that's like his warm up before he goes out and owns the libtards.
So, who wants to start with their topics?
We already started.
Yeah, no, that was the start.
Yeah, we're going.
Yeah,
All right,
The train is rolling.
I guess let me talk about the Travis Scott burgers. And
I don't want to talk about that. No, we're not. No, I don't want to talk about that.
Too
denied.
bad.
No.
Too bad. That is too bad.
Listen.
is a
How do they?
damn
How do they?
Travis Scott burger.
Alright, we're banning the word chili.
It's now over.
But yeah, it's literally it is a bacon quarter pounder. That's the whole thing. There are people that like walk up to the McDonald's and there's like a Travis Scott burger like poster, and there's people just like stealing that.
No,
Like,
no,
in
Of
front of-
course.
they're just
I don't
like,
doubt
I-
that.
Look here, you want
I
the
need
hot
this.
take, bro? You want the hot take, okay?
It's funny, haha.
This man orders a medium Sprite with extra ice at McDonald's.
That's the whole haha. Talking about Travis Scott specifically.
Yeah, the Travis
Do you know
Scott
how
meal.
much of a fucking incel you have to be to order
You
any
get-
drink with extra ice?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Asking
If
for
you get
more.
a medium drink and get extra ice, what did you expect? That's like 2 mouthfuls of liquid.
Yeah, you better be dying of a heat stroke.
That is pretty nutty.
Just get a sweet tea, bro.
I like the man's music, but I
Oh,
don't
he
know if I
makes
could.
music?
I mean, I like Quarter Pounder,
I only
but
know.
I'm a big fan of Dicko Mo.
Oh, really? I thought he made burgers.
like, yeah, there's a thing where it's like I am very. There's like a whole article. It's like I'm very disappointed. I tried the Travis Scott meal and it tastes nothing like him. I am absolutely disappointed.
Gutted.
It's
One
nothing
star.
like him. Misleading ass motherfuckers.
There's
Crying.
nothing quite like having Travis Scott in your mouth at 4 a.m, drunkenly walking through a drive-through.
I had my little brother the other day. They went out to get
You
some
had him?
McDonald's. Yeah, I just gave birth to my brother. He came home the other day with a Travis Scott burger. He's like, I got my Travis Scott burger. I'm like, all right, it's cool. And then like, because I was outside of my porch, and then I go back inside. I'm going upstairs, and he's like, he's like Deandre. I'm like, yeah. He's like, it's just a Quarter Pounder. I'm like, yeah, dude, I know. It's ridiculous. Like, it's the hype is nothing. It's like the equivalent to the Popeye's chicken sandwich. Like, it's like on Boondocks where they're like throwing TVs and like roundhousing the fucking intercom and shit. Like, how y'all chicken place? Y'all out of chicken?
go for chicken.
They got like fucking Big Smoke from San Andreas.
For that commercial where everybody at the KFC's like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to feed my family. And then this one white guy's like, well, I guess I go to Arby's across the street.
Dude, that is one of the best videos I've ever seen. KFC
Oh,
runs out
damn,
of
that's a bummer.
I guess I'll go to Arby's. Dude, Arby's is
guess
so
I'll go
ass.
order a pizza.
Dude,
You just have like a
Arby's-
30-minute discussion of how awful Arby's is.
yeah,
please.
Arby's is
I would-
breakfast.
I would
slaps,
love
but
to
any normal
trash
food is
Bro,
terrible.
Listen,
It's
the
so
best part
bad.
about Arby's is the potato cakes.
Potato cakes.
Arby's potato cakes is the best part. If you even think about their food past that, you're gonna have like a coronary or some dumb shit.
Anytime I think about their fries, I get like really sick because there was when I was like
I-
6, I was starving. I was skin and bones. Like I'm skin and bones now, but I was in the middle of the desert, and all I had was some
Emaciated.
Arby's. There was a
Getting
bunch of
blood
curly
diamonds
fries.
out of Syria. Yeah.
Yeah, been there.
I consumed all the fries, and by that night I was vomiting up all said fries, and I don't like Arby's curly fries now, and all their sandwiches are just fucking just doo doo dog shit. They're
They
not
are.
good.
They're terrible.
They're bad.
Burger King's going downhill. Like Burger King, like I think the only thing I actually like at Burger King right now is like this like chicken club salad that's like really fucking good. Surprisingly, Burger Place
No,
making decent salad.
Dude, 20 years ago, Burger King tripped, and they haven't stopped falling.
It's just
Yeah.
like a snowball effect.
Bro, have you ever actually had a burger from Burger King?
Yes.
Yeah, I've had
The
many
Baconator,
a
the
Whoppers.
The
Yeah,
bacon Whopper shit, whatever. Those are like decent. They're okay.
they're okay.
Not bad.
That place is just not worth going to.
Yeah, a lot of their stuff there is just not. Nah. I want to try the like mac and Cheetos though. It looks like I'd just be like, that's a lot of cheese, cringe. But
I've had
Bro,
those
you know
before,
some-
like frozen food.
some
Those are
fucking-
pretty good.
Like cracked out cook in the back of their fucking store. Like dropped a Cheeto and some mac and cheese into like the grill grease and was like, bro, what we've sold these. And they're like, yeah, give them a raise. We only sell crap food
Dude,
here.
you can try anything, right? So,
Worked for the Germans.
yeah, everything's flammable. So, I don't know.
What about flame? Is flame flammable?
Shut up.
Stop talking.
I'm asking a question here.
I don't like the question.
Overruled. Objection.
I don't remember asking about your opinion.
Ask the science team. Huh?
No,
No,
dude. That
I'm with the science team.
actually had me dead last stream when you said that. You're like, bro, DeAndre's having the time of his life right now. Like, turbo Wheeze mode.
Yeah, I mean, we all knew this is exactly what was going to happen. Just like you'd get in here, and then someone would bring up the dumbest topic, and you'd be like, ah, ah, ah. That's the funniest thing you've ever heard before.
He did it. He said it. I laugh at like fucking everything. Literally everything. Except for TikToks. Speaking of TikToks.
Oh yeah, we're talking about that?
Yep.
Isn't it like gone already?
Little transition.
No, I thought it was October 1st.
You can't download it anymore.
What?
Oh yeah, didn't
Apparently.
Walmart buy it? It's owned by
Did they?
Walmart now. Yeah,
You
I think
cringe
Walmart.
I thought that one tech company bought it. I forget what it's called, but it's people who make like Chinese shit or something.
Hang on.
Wouldn't happen to be the Chinese, would it?
Jamie,
No, they have
Jamie,
nothing to do
aka
with
me,
this.
is gonna look it up.
You
They
kidding
didn't
me?
do a single thing.
They didn't do nothing.
September 15th.
Man, I've never seen a Chinese company ever, not even one time.
What virus?
Yeah, they mind their own business.
Oracle Corp.
The Chinese
Yeah,
virus.
Walmart jeans TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, I'm fucking. God damn it. It's just that God. Now TikTok's in my search history.
Idiot. You
It's
absolute
worse than,
buffoon.
like fucking My Little Pony foodle porn or some shit.
Is it?
Really? You just had that like on the fly?
Debatable.
Debatable?
Didn't even stumble.
Yeah, you didn't even like. That was just like on the top of your head. What were you doing last night?
Apparently, Walmart's considering joining Oracle Group to work on TikTok. I don't even know what they would do though. Like the app's done.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
all they did was buy it.
yeah, it's
Yeah, what could they possibly do
still-
with one of
yeah.
the most infamous names ever in the last 10 years?
TikTok
make more
2.
money.
Listen, all right. We did the same thing. We just made TikTok 2. We're still like owned by Tencent though.
Every video goes viral.
I wonder what they could
No
they could
matter
incorporate
what.
it somehow at like the actual stores. I don't know. Have like, all right, kids, here's this TikTok fun zone.
Why is it kids? Why does it have to be kids? Huh?
Because
The app
it's-
is made for kids.
I mean, come on, the shit's made for kids.
Then why do I only see fucking like Reddit tards?
Some dumbass
Don't
teenage.
mention them.
The only good thing about TikTok is the MGTOW hashtag, okay? There's some
What is that?
wonderful people. MGTOW. You know what MGTOW is?
No.
Is that a disease?
It's for incels. It stands for men going their own way.
Oh, nice. Is that like a form of red pill?
It's super degenerate people. Like, there's this guy on there who looks like a super neckbeard, and he's like divorced. And he'll find these articles of like just making women look like garbage like all the time.
Oh yeah, there's a like quote unquote friend of mine.
For legal purposes.
He has a TikTok as well, and me and another friend of mine watch it, and it's like that's literally all it is. It's like him going like, it's that like keep your head up, king type shit, right?
Yeah, for real. There's a
Where it's just
market
like-
for hating women.
Oh yeah.
Very
Are you
profitable.
serious?
Listen,
Oh,
as
you
a
just
nice
now
guy
hearing about
myself,
this?
Like I'm
You
like,
guys are
as a
gonna
nice
say they
guy,
hate
I
women?
can tell you that women are terrible, okay? They're all dumb and stupid. Okay?
I myself,
Nice guys-
never having seen a woman, I can
I've
tell you
never
with
felt the
100%
warmth.
certainty that I hate them.
Correct.
yeah, like it's like, oh my god, there are bad women in the world that just
They're all
treat
bad,
dudes like
DeAndre.
shit. Like, whoa, it's
Oh.
I didn't know that, but
Were
it's
you
like
listening to the libtards?
like
Okay,
every
all women are
woman-
bad.
You see, the kicker is too is that this quote unquote friend, when he makes these videos about women, he also has
Oh,
videos.
he makes
responding-
them?
Yeah, and he also has some where he's like responding to like the like attractive like TikTok like chicks or whatever, and they're like, oh,
Women.
I'm looking for a dude, I'm looking for somebody, and he's like, hey, I'm here, like he does that shit where he like responds. It's like, all right, come on, bro, how are you gonna talk?
He's
about
never
the
gonna get
females
some.
like
he
that?
sounds like a nice guy,
I
okay?
forget the dude's name
I don't
on
think he's gonna
TikTok,
get any
but
of
I
that,
need
man.
to find him. But he has a video where it's like it's that exact same type of concept. It's like a reply to some like one bitch who's trying to look like amazing. You know what I mean? And he's like literally like his face is pruned red, And he's like crying, and he's like, "Women, what do you want? Do you know the kind of insecurity you instill in men by acting like this? This
Oh,
unapproachable trophy
the
figure."
the dude with like pure blue eyes.
Yeah.
He's got the bluest
Dude,
eyes I've
that
ever
shit
seen.
is so golden.
Fucking
How are these people real?
Blaskovich from Wolfenstein. Women.
Yeah,
Women.
You understand.
Have you seen that clip of Bernie
Da
Sanders?
Vinci?
Where it's like, American people are tired of women.
I actually have not seen that. I need to look that up. I need to get on top of all this Bernie news.
Can you have that like on a soundboard eventually?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Women.
Yeah, we'll get a soundboard
We're
going.
tired of you women. God damn, we're tired.
The crowd goes wild.
That's insane. Yeah, it's just it's so weird to me, dude. I don't understand it. But like, I mean, it gets the view. I mean, both ways, it gets the views.
Yeah, bro, it really does. Random shit has a good 1,000 views.
So I'm not even gonna lie. I actually had like, I was kind of like on like this bandwagon where I just had like this deep hatred for it, where I just did not like. I understandably though, because it was just like all I saw was the fucking cringe. So I just really hated it.
Are you talking about
Um,
women?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the women that
The
use the
big
app, because
cringe.
it's only women that use TikTok. But
Oh, of course.
anyway, I knew some friends that would like actually use TikTok, and I would just like shit on them like unrelentlessly. I'm like, dude, you're fucked, dude. That shit is cringe. But there are actually some that I've seen that like are genuinely have made me laugh. Like there are some good ones. There
Oh
are some
yeah, well that's
That-
like that's any
the
media.
compliment. That's the
Right,
compliment,
right.
yeah.
And that's the argument I would make too, because it's like you're just hating on it, because like no, dude, like a majority of the app is just fucking like dog shit cringe, but there are some.
Dude, no,
That make me
people don't understand because I've seen the internet from the perspective of when it was like the end of the Wild West. You know what I mean? With like
The-
memes from
the,
like 4chan shit, bro.
Dark times.
Yeah, it's all been watered down. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same
Right.
as it used to be. People used to literally make a joke in like 5 minutes, and then you'd be seeing it on TV in like a month. It's just like it's like a culture shock thing.
It is just. It's something. It's very interesting. I almost like it for the cringe though. Like it's one of those things
Oh.
where it's like, the cringe is so
I encourage it.
good. Yeah, it's like it's so good.
I
Like
love
if it
that.
wasn't with the like okay, like I want it to go like it's bad. Like it needs to go for the fucking Chinese spyware and shit. But like other than that, like I want it to stay just because of all the like just hilarious. Because like okay, it goes both ways. If you find something funny, it's usually because like it's either genuinely funny or it's like funny because of how awful it is. And a majority of the time, it's
Yeah.
because of how fucking awful.
I
it
do
is.
that with everything: YouTube, music, movies.
Yeah, and it's like everything, like you said, every source of media
Games.
has that like I hate that argument so much. Where it's like it's not all bad. It's like well, that's the case with like literally everything. It's like
Yeah, not all Nazi sympathizers are bad. Come on, there's a couple good ones.
assume
like,
some
no
are good
shit.
people.
a couple hundred of them, you know.
Just put them in a bag of deplorables. Well, they're not all deplorables.
Just push them somewhere else.
Did you guys see that some dude showed up to Boogie 2988's house and Boogie fucking
Was it Wings?
it was not he was as big as Wings, but Boogie came out with a fucking revolver and just pointed at him.
Dude, I love
Whoa.
how
didn't know
people will like meme on people like defending their homes. And it's like, did you see this internet celebrity when someone knocked on his door at 4 a.m, like loudly? He answered the door with a gun.
That's
Oh my
insane.
god!
How
It's
could
like-
you?
Yeah, it's like no shit. It's like what
When
the
you're
fuck?
like there are some fucked up people in the world, and like when you're internet famous like that, people would do some crazy shit.
Yeah, people will kill you for fame. I don't
Right.
Well, that happened. What was the one chick's name? Like 2 years ago, she went to a convention and got like shot in the head. Some dude just fucking walked up to her booth and killed her.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, I know what you're
I have
talking
no
about.
idea.
I did not.
Yeah, it happened.
You remember the chick that was doing that that prank where she had like a 50 cal and like gave her like
Oh
husband.
my god, that was a couple years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's like,
it was.
I'm gonna shoot through this textbook and it's just gonna stop this 50 caliber round, you know?
Yeah, it was a. They were trying to do a viral video, and their kid was watching like right next to them. And this chick had a Desert Eagle 50 AE, and this dude, it was either her husband or her boyfriend, had a Bible up against his chest, and she was like, "This Bible will stop this Desert Eagle," and she just fucking shot him in the chest, and it killed him. And their
Yep.
daughter was right fucking there,
Yeah,
dude.
girl
And
went
she-
to jail.
Yeah, she
daughter's
went to
in, like,
prison.
In the name of
orphanage.
Jesus, I
That's
give
whack.
them.
Dude, it's crazy. Even like
In the
blanks
name
can
of
kill
Jesus.
you if you're shot close enough. Isn't
Yeah,
that
I
how
mean it's a
Bruce Lee
fucking
died?
explosion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how
yeah.
Shot by a
Remember?
blank.
'Cause,
Bruce Lee's son or whatever.
yeah, you will find the bullet in him. It's a
And they
blank.
did.
He was like, real talk, bro, real talk. I'm dead. Help. I didn't
Real
believe it.
talk, real talk. You'll find a bullet in his forehead.
You know, like he's pranking. He does this every day.
So
He
Didn't
walks
hear-
into work. I got shot. I'm just kidding.
Right.
so my wife, like imagine if you survived that. Like so my wife and I did this little thing, you
Yeah,
know.
the story you
Sort
tell.
of
How I met your mother. Well, you see,
cool.
I had a Desert Eagle I got from my friend.
I killed my husband.
I wanna
Like even if they thought that like the Bible could stop the bullet, there is such a thing as like I don't know energy.
It must have been a
Like-
faulty Bible.
Yeah, they should probably take
Must
it
not
back.
have been
It
a
was
signed
the
copy.
factory grade, yeah. It wasn't signed.
Had Jesus been there, he would have stopped it.
Yeah, had Jesus signed that copy of the Bible,
They follow me. It's a whole other world.
Hey, yo, Jesus, bro. Before I shoot my boy, I'm gonna need you to sign this.
before I kill my significant other,
Make sure there's a spot for me up there, bro.
Hey, yo, my
Bro. Like, you had a spot, but after asking me that dumbass question, you ain't got shit.
how big of a spot you want? I'll give you a 4x4 foot, 4 feet long, 4 feet wide. There's no height. You're
Got a
two dimensional.
modular mansion in heaven. Just waiting.
Modular mansion.
So I want to tell a quick story about my first time, like, I guess technically
Your
building the
first
computer.
time?
You're
Awfully close, are we?
So let me tell you about this beautiful start to building, specifically putting everything into the motherboard, right? So I cut the box, and I'm like, all right, I gotta cut this box open, but I don't got any like knives or anything. I was super excited, so I didn't want to like run downstairs and get anything. I was like, I just got my keys. So I get the keys, I start cutting down the middle, and it gets like stuck in like halfway through. And I'm like tugging at it, and I take like this really like hard thrust, and it cuts through the box, but it catches my left palm and like guts that shit, like
Ooh.
slashes it. So didn't even get the bitch open yet, didn't even get anything out. I'm already bleeding, like dripping, this nigga leaking. I'm leaking out of my palms.
Good job, dumbass.
Imagine opening a box.
And
Couldn't
fucking
be
it up.
me.
So I'm already leaking, so I got to go like Far Cry 3, wrap my shit up. Got like a broken thumb from.
You look down, you're like pulling a bullet out of your arm with a stick. Like, oh shit!
They came out with this new thing called Band-Aids.
So
Oh,
anyway, yeah, I just had like the little med kit syringes that you get from like, here's some grass, you know. All right, I got a syringe, just heal me from like a rocket launcher shrapnel. So I YouTube literally everything, like to put the whole thing together, and I have to unscrew the cooler that's inside the old ass motherboard, and this cooler is like it's the one of the cool master coolers, so it's got like that metal shit. Excuse me, like on the side or whatever, like right next to where you have to unscrew it. So I'm unscrewing it, and I wasn't really paying attention, and I like did this like when I twisted my index like knuckle caught the metal part and it sliced my knuckle. Like it's like 3 slices. So then now I'm bleeding out of my knuckles. So I have to wrap that up now. And so after that I come back, get everything out, and start actually putting the parts in and shit. And it's going pretty smoothly until I get to the back. In the back there's like I have like 6 fans in this thing because Dewey was just like, I'm just gonna fucking the fuck me up special, get like 12 fans in here. So there's a shit, the wiring in the back is goddamn holy fucking ass cheeks. So I go through this huge process of organizing all this shit, getting everything in, understanding what I'm looking at, and I finally get everything plugged up. The fucking like front panel port cord shits where it's like the HD audio and like that shit, like the LED.
The IO shield.
Shit. God damn. No, not the IO shield. Not that. It's like it powers your power button. Like it gives you power to your power button and like your reset button and shit like that.
The pinout.
Yeah, the front panel shits.
Yeah.
Those shits are especially with this motherboard too, because they don't specify it in the manual. They're like, check your manual, and I like Googled it, and they're like, it's not in the manual. Good luck. I'm like, fuck. So I like YouTube it and hope someone did it, and luckily someone did. So I get everything plugged up, and I'm like, all right, this is it. I hit the power button, and nothing happens. Nothing. And I heard like a tsh, but I was like, I thought it was just like. Because I was like moving, like I was like rocking back in that moment when it went to I thought I like moved like one of my PlayStation or some shit. Until I'm looking around the top and I smell a smell that smells smelly. I come down and the case it's a little smoky. So I'm like, so I immediately like unplug everything, turn off the power supply, and get everything out. And like I get the little glass panel off, and like the smoke just comes raking through. It's like someone just took like metal wires, whatever, very toxic chemical smell that is now in my room. And I was really scared because, like I said, like when a power supply shits itself like that, it can fuck the motherboard. And I just got this new motherboard, and I could fry everything else in it. And so I was panicking big time, and so I like took everything out and I put the old motherboard back in. Like I was doing literally everything. Like I got even more cuts on my hands and shit, and nothing. But then come to find out, it was just the power supply. Jesse came in clutch. Now it's all good.
You know it, bro.
World's longest story of the world's most. God damn it! I can't talk, dude. Incompetent, Jesus.
The biggest and the most of the best things.
When you know
The longest story of
you
the most incompetent man. Jesus, dude.
We need to have
Literally.
it big enough, okay?
So that was a very fun experience. Not really.
Yeah.
It was stressful as hell. Like I was freaking out. I was like, dude, what the fuck? Because I was freaking out. I was like, dude, why does like literally because like I said yesterday when I actually had the power supply like in and stuff, I had everything hooked up, but it still wasn't turning on my fans, and the monitor wasn't coming, like the display wasn't coming on. So I was like, fuck, dude, it fried like the pins and shit for the fans. Like I'm pissed because like on the box it's like over voltage protection. I'm like, all right, I'm fine, I'm chilling, but nothing was coming on, and I just took it all apart, pulled up a video, and
Always use protection.
Always. Oh, I didn't even know I had it. It honestly, low-key, probably would have fried everything if I didn't have that. But I just redid it, and then it actually came on, and I actually like was about to cry. Like I felt my eyes like about to sweat. It was actual like blood, sweat, and tears that took to get this shit to work. Because I was on like my room looked like Jesse's room. No offense, Jesse. My like shit. There was shit
Dog
everywhere.
shit.
Yeah, none taken, asshole.
Looks like garbage.
You know your room dirty as fuck.
Terrible.
Well, I'm referring more specifically to your older house
Yeah,
because there was shit
I'm
everywhere.
sure
Oh,
you
yeah.
are.
Because that one was actually cleaner than this one. Because there was, I don't know, what, 1,100 more square feet than this one?
It's quite a
Yeah.
bit more.
I don't know. I feel like that one had more because when we were moving, I think it got rid of like useless more. It was easier to identify the useless shit.
Dude, that
Really?
that house for
Bro,
sure
have you
had
seen
more.
the garage?
What garage?
I don't think this man has seen the garage full of completely useful things. Like Thomas the Train sets.
That baseball
Or
dude.
the
Yeah, well, that stuff
Explorer
wasn't-
set.
Why did
That
it
stuff
just
wasn't in my
base-
room. That was my mom's.
No, that was all in your room. You had trains everywhere. Literally
Did I?
hanging from the ceiling.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like the moment you hit
Women, children.
your mic.
Anyway, so his computer works now, which is cool.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's nice.
Isn't that crazy?
So anyway, I just made it work. It's just like, hey, just work, please.
Just like
And
that.
now it's on. Here we are.
Can I get a wide peepo for Deandre's computer work?
Yeah, why did white people do that to him?
You know what I also found out today too is like how fucking difficult it is in store to get some goddamn thermal paste. I did not think it was that difficult.
It
like,
comes
at
with-
all.
Just order a CPU. Comes
Well,
with the
this was a
CPU.
hand-me-down from Zach,
Oh, that's right.
and so it didn't have any on it.
Oh, and it wasn't the best piece of equipment you've ever bought?
I can't believe it.
I mean, it's really good. Like it's good for sure.
Listen.
It's not like terrible.
Listen, I got this DDR2 RAM. Don't worry, it's like 400 gigs, but you can have it
I had
for
DDR2
$40.
RAM. I would brag about that shit.
That
'cause,
shit's
like,
rare as hell.
DDR2s, yeah, it's really hard to come across.
Is it?
It is. 400
Mhm.
gigs would get you. 400 gigs of DDR2 is worth more than 400 gigs of DDR4.
All of these mega shits.
All of these giga shits, bro.
God, all of these terrafucks I don't give about.
But yeah, dude, everywhere I went, I'm like, y'all got thermal paste? Thermal who? No one knew who fucking thermal. I was like, they're like, what's that for? I'm like,
Yeah, who is this thermal paste guy?
Get off this thermal guy.
Legend 27, you mean? No.
I remember when I bought my computer from Zach used. It was the first computer I got, and Zach was like, "Yeah, I'm putting together a new computer for myself. You can have this one, or you can have this one for like a cheaper price." And I was like, "Oh, for real? All the a good computer without all like the bullshit of having to buy the parts and put it together and make sure it works and all that, and it was a cheaper price than that would have been anyway for the quality." I get my computer, I upgrade the CPU and the GPU. Zach builds his new computer and it doesn't work. It was just it would not run anything, and even when he did get it to work, it was just worse than mine for a while.
Oh, no.
It's like
It's
Zach,
almost like everything he touches just gets a little bit worse.
Trevor used to make fun of him when he was putting Hunter's computer together, like the parts list, and Hayden's too, I think. Where they'd go in and Trevor would be like, "Yeah, Zach's fucking you over here. He's saving you $10 on your CPU while cutting your performance in half." Because he'd have like
Yeah,
he'd have
that
like
is-
an i3 3100 on there. He's like, "Yeah, just when you could have got an i5 for the same price."
Yeah, that was probably the most annoying part about me getting my PC. Because I would go to Jesse and be like, "All right, Jesse, you know how you kind of work in like computer repair, and you went to trade school for computers and shit? Can you build me or like give me a parts list And you were like, yeah, here you go. And I was like, all right, I'm going to get this. And then Zach was like, wait a minute. What did he say? Oh my God. Wait, he told you to get RAM? You don't need RAM. Are you crazy? Bro, you don't need that. I can save you $14 if you don't get RAM.
Rape's a myth, brother. It's fake. I don't believe in
Here,
that.
let me
Hey,
make an
Ram
AMD build that uses worse shit for $50 cheaper.
You could
Yeah.
download RAM when you get.
Yeah,
And whenever literally anything happens to your computer or you mention anything about your computer, I'm gonna go,
Yeah.
what the hell was Jesse thinking? What was
Yeah,
he
my frames are gonna drop to like 80 for 2 seconds, and then Zach would be like, "Well, if you got that $60 case instead of the $40 case, your computer would be running twice as fast."
Imagine all the giga shits you could be saving
it's
right
the
now.
fans, bro. It's the fans.
You don't have RGB on anything, so that's hindering your performance.
No, Zach doesn't like RGB.
Yeah, he actually doesn't.
Oh, yeah,
Oh yeah,
He
he's
just don't like colors.
anti.
Yeah,
Well-
he,
Man, fuck
He's
red,
blind.
green, and
He's
blue.
he's just blind.
I ain't having it with that shit.
yeah, fuck specifically red, green, and blue.
Purple or like orange.
RGBS.
Nah.
Fuck primary
No,
colors.
he did that with my
all
process.
the
Like
homies hate
when Jesse was looking
primary
for stuff for me, we were in like a group chat. He was just Intel processor. So it's like, oh, here's this AMD processor. Like I just want my computer to run games. I don't care what, as long as it's affordable and it runs my games, dude. I literally do not care.
Here's this AMD FX computer chip. Your CPU, it'll run Galaga maybe. It'll also run at 250 degrees Celsius. When your computer starts going.
Yeah,
Wait, was it Josh where he's like 70, 50, 90, 90?
No,
Oh,
that was Zach. That was Zach.
Zach.
It was like 70, 80, 85, 89, 91. All right, I'm turning it off.
I remember my first laptop. I bricked it because I was like, "What do you have to update?" And I hard reset it, and it never started again.
You just
So,
deleted
Wait,
system.
I've heard about like bricking. Like I hear about it with like like when you're in your BIOS trying to update
Yeah.
that shit. But I don't. What is actual like bricking? Like what is that?
it's when
It's,
It
you,
don't work and
it's-
it's beyond
yeah.
repair.
Yeah.
Yeah, you turned it into a like
Right.
paperweight
Yeah,
because it just went from costing like $900 to $25. That's what it means if you brick something. It had value, and now it's a brick. Congratulations.
right there on this spot, and it's gone.
Yeah. Have you ever had a touch screen anything, and then the touch screen doesn't work, and now you have like $18 worth of electronics?
Got the power button, the home screen button. Wait, you
take a ton of screenshots.
No, dude, it's a talk only phone.
y'all got that
Literally
Obama
everything.
phone, bro.
Yeah. You get Type C to USB to wireless mouse, so you can use a mouse on your screen.
Fuck, what was I gonna say? God damn it, I lost my train of thought.
Oh no,
Wait, Aaron,
you lost
didn't
your train of
you-
thought.
Didn't you used to play COD online or whatever on the phone with mouse and keyboard?
Yeah, I played it with BlueStacks. It didn't control very
Bro,
well.
like
but
PUBG Mobile.
it is hilarious, bro. Like, first game I boot up, it's Nuketown 3v3.
Oh god.
I walk into their spawn and I kill them like 30 times and the game's over. I'm just like, well, what should I have expected?
Slight advantage.
Yeah, a little bit of advantage.
Like,
Just a little bit.
a little bit.
Aaron's the same guy who played Overwatch on Xbox with a mouse and keyboard.
Hey guys, Merc Music here.
Not for
Here's
very
this
long, though.
controller for your mobile phone.
Yeah, doesn't
dude.
it have like it still controls in like the grid pattern or
Yeah,
whatever?
if it worked exactly the same as computer, it would have been over, dude. It would have been over. Any game, I would have just auto-locked Widowmaker, and it would have been done, so, because everybody played fucking Pharah.
Yeah. Have you played the game recently?
No, it's been probably
Not-
like 2
not at
years.
all.
Oh, 2 years.
Me and
It's
Man,
not a big fan.
But, like,
you're
a
missing
year.
out. You're missing out. They've
Yeah,
got
I'm
such.
missing out, bro. Oh yeah, dude, trust me. I'm really missing out on Overwatch. I can't believe it.
Or didn't you play League of Legends?
Like once.
Yeah, that was.
Hang on. Didn't
same.
Sheriff play League of Legends?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Jairus.
He did. He still kind of plays it like every now and then with like
Dude.
another friend group.
Dude, I get mad playing like Uno.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Um,
okay, not with Uno, but
I've heard it's.
League
Nah,
is
I'll
just
kill a
annoying.
man over Uno.
You'll kill a man over anything.
Listen.
Bitcoin.
Real talk.
I've
Yeah.
heard League is fun if you like just play with a group of friends and you're like actually not.
Yeah, if
sweating
you
your
don't-
ass off.
If you don't care about the game, it's fun.
Yeah.
Right.
Even if you do or don't care, it's still like an hour-long experience that
Yeah,
you
it's
can't
a
leave. Otherwise, you're
slog.
drawing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
It's-
my Wi-Fi dropped. Guess I'm
it-
banned.
It's probably one of the most like toxic games I've ever seen too. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, like my friends who actually main that game are like, it's not that bad anymore now. But like,
No.
You guys remember when Mordhau came out and their chat had no censoring?
It was like that people were making articles about that. They were like, the fucking like this community is ass. These are some dickheads, bro.
Have you ever invaded somebody in Dark Souls and it's like a completely normal experience, and then you get a message afterwards and it's like, "You fucking piece of fucking shit, dude! You a fucking piece of fucking goddamn garbage! You made me lose an ember."
Autobiography
One
of why you
ember.
need to
Yeah,
uninstall
one
the game.
ember, and he's like level 15 at high wall, and I'm like, what the fuck?
My embers, you fuck.
Costing
Just
me
strike a
money.
nerve with these people, man.
Bro, just look up like an ember farm or some shit. You're fine.
Just kill people, forehead.
I remember my first time, dude. I remember this, like, it's so weird. Like my first game, I'm glad my first game was Dark Souls 3, honestly, because like even though it's the easiest one, like I like where I was at the time, I would have gotten so annoyed by like the first one and like the second one because I was new to those kind of games.
See,
So I was like,
I'm the
all right.
opposite. Where like I played the first one, and I know for a fact if I had started with 3, I would not have been able to handle like the mechanics of 1 and 2.
I wish I would have been able to play 2 in its prime. That's my biggest mistake, is I wish I could have played PvP when it was popping. Because that game would have been so fucking
3, when I got 3, it came with 1, so I was able to do both, but I only did 1 after 3. But 3, I had known absolutely nobody that had Dark Souls. Cause I was just like, this game looks really cool. I'm gonna get this. Like, even if it's fucking like just the worst of the worst. Ethan only really got it because he saw that I had it, and he was like, all right, I guess I'll get it too. I was like, it's pretty nice. And then like Ethan's just like, he just did everything like ahead of me because he got really into it. But so I was really on my own. I fucking like Abyss Watchers is like the easiest shit now, but like my first time finding the Abyss Watchers, god damn, I got my shit pushed in.
Dude, imagine not having an ultra great sword and holding right trigger.
When
I was
the game
just
first
playing-
came out,
I was
bro,
playing
for the first
basic
like
ass
2
knight.
weeks,
Everyone's like start off with the knife.
We just lose
oh,
Deandre.
because everything was like too easy and like scaled down.
Oh yeah,
like
because there was
really the go-to.
there was an update when the game came out where like it made
So
everything
those watchers
harder.
had like half of the health they were supposed to have.
Yeah, because for reviewers they made the game easier, and then as soon as the reviewers were done playing, they issued an update to make the game the actual difficult.
Alright, now the game came out.
Yeah.
Fuckers are gone. Here's the actual game.
Yeah, my first run through of Dark Souls 3, like the swamp, fuck the swamp, and then I got to the final boss and I died. I think like 37 times.
Yeah, you really
Oh yeah,
struggled with the
that
boss.
was my boss. Where I was like, dude, I'm like, okay, I'm going in. Oh, I can't parry a single thing. Cool. Oh, he's a pyromancer. Guess I have to run away. Oh, magic. Guess I get 14 seconds of damage.
Mine was Twin Princes.
They were pretty
I
nasty.
struggled with Twin. I think every other boss, the Sage, is just kind of annoying for me because I can't tell which one's the actual
Yeah, I'm
Sage.
colorblind.
The most AIDS boss fight
Dumbass.
experience that the whole game I've ever had is when I'm trying to twink and I have to fight either Osiris if he's being a bitch or the two demons in the Ring City DLC. I don't know if you've ever tried to do that at level 10,
No.
but holy shit, it is a crazy amount of like skill and patience from how much health they have. Because what you can do for the first stage, the one that's two of them, you can legit like toxic and poison them and just run around forever and dodge like every attack. But even if you do that, when they go second phase, it's on, dude. It's just fair game. They can one shot you. They can do the meteor thing that never misses. It's like unbearable. It's like a whole day's experience to beat that bitch.
I remember when Jesse first played the game, he played it with 2 other friends, and they basically just did everything for him and then left him at a point. So Jesse had like no idea how to play the game.
That sounds like
Yeah.
Luke.
Or how
That's
to do
exactly what we did
anything.
for Luke at a time.
No, Luke.
Well,
Luke
dude,
never made
Luke
it
was
past
stuck on Gundyr.
Luke never made it
I
past the
heard about
tutorial
Luke, yeah.
boss.
Wait. No, we definitely. It was somebody that we were just like boosting
Alec.
through. I swear it was
Yeah,
Luke.
we did it with Alec.
Was it? Okay.
Because I know for
probably.
a fact Luke has never played
Dude,
past
Alec
Gundyr.
pissed me off. I was on my like, I think I was like new game like 3 or something, and I was on solo Cinder. He's like, I'm gonna help. I'm like, okay. This motherfucker got like comboed every time we would go in. He'd get comboed. He's like, all right, just leave and let me come back. I'm like, okay. And he'd come back and he just like, all right, I got the double doors, like the big ass doors. Get fucking smacked. Like,
Yeah, he was actually terrible at the game,
first
and he acted like he was hot shit.
Ethan
He'd be
tried
like,
to help
I
him with
died to
Gale.
the old demon king 7 times in a row. I killed him on the last time by only poisoning him. I'm the best at the game.
Ethan tried to help him with Gale, and I swear they were there for days. Because, like,
He just couldn't do it.
yeah, like, Ethan would die, and he'd be like, alright,
Can't do it.
Alec, you got this. He's so weak. You've got 10 flasks, and Alec would be like, I died.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
yeah. He'd just run into him with a shield, and then his like stamina would get broken.
Dude, that's
No, it
embarrassing.
was literally, dude. Okay, I think what really got me hyped was the I don't know if you remember this specific trailer, but the Accursed trailer. I think it was like the initial reveal, and like that trailer is so hype because it's like, it was 2 scenes. It was no 3 scenes. It was leading up to what's the guy's name? He's like in like the dark and he's got that crown. You've got to hit the rings on his wrist. I can't remember what
Mjolnir?
he's.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, it's leading up to that. And you've got like all the skeletons and shit. Like, okay, there's like a cut where he's like running on the bridge and like the bridge is falling. Like some super like cinematic shit. And then there's when you're I can't remember these names. Like I don't play the game enough to remember the names, but it's like the like bark flamey boy. He's got like the big ass like drumstick. Leading up the room before that boss, it's like a big old like Leviathan worm.
What?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Fuck. I don't know what it's called. But like that was in the trailer too. It was like this big old like worm thing.
It's in the Ash place.
The ruins.
Yeah. The demon ruins. That's what it's called.
Yeah. It was that. Yeah, it was really just those 3. The little boss with the fucking rings, the skelly boys, and then like the big ass like worm. I was like, damn, this game looks fucking.
All the gimmick bosses in that game look so cool, and then you just like fucking push them and they die.
Yeah, like they're super cool, but like,
Dude, like
hella
Yorm,
easy.
Yorm should have just had like a normal health bar. I don't know why they decided to do that. It's just kind of cringe in retrospect.
Like-
but I understand the lore. Obviously, the lore takes precedence here.
Not poggers.
Yeah, not poggers.
in the trailer, there's like one cut with like Pontiff, where it's like he's just like guarding. It's like a 1-on-1. They're not really doing anything, and I'm like, this guy, okay, he's probably slow as shit. Cause like that was like all we really saw of him, and then like I actually get to Pontiff, I'm like this ain't what this shit was in the trailer.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
Ooh.
it is cool.
I got past Pontiff. It wasn't my first attempt at the boss, but like my first run through of the game pretty easily. But on subsequent run-throughs, like, he's who I struggle with, and I
That's what
don't know
happened with
why.
me. Everybody said that he was like the hardest thing ever, and then I got past him and died to Aldrich like 10 times. And I was like, dude, this is
Aldrich.
gay. Aldrich is fucking annoying. When you
Bro,
like
arrows.
don't know anything of what you're doing, you just get fucking slaughtered.
Bro, arrows, dude. Just run.
Dude, yeah, just run. If you don't know to just run, you just lose. You could cast the spell thing and like deflect the arrows.
What?
Yeah, the like dispel spell miracle thing. You know what I'm talking about? Like it like knocks spells out of the way.
Oh, I didn't know you could just deny the arrows flying
Oh,
at your
old
head.
Demon King is what he was called. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Dude, he actually, for some reason recently, the last run I did, he has been putting up a hell of a fight.
Oh no, yeah, I struggled like
What?
really hard with him my first
Dude,
time.
like, literally, he's got two moves. There's the one where he, like, hits the ground, and then, like, the circle. It's got, like, a frame-perfect dodge.
Yeah, you have to like jump perfectly. That trick you can do to that is when you're like corralling him around. There's the little parts where the land is like a little higher and lower, so you can stand on a part and the ring goes under you.
Oh.
It's pretty hard to do.
Yeah, I remember. I was doing a pyromancy run. So, literally, you're killing a demon with, like, poison.
You're spitting on them, yeah.
Yeah.
I think my hardest boss was the Lothric Prince. I actually struggled hard as hell with him. Like I struggled with Abyss Watchers, but I
The
think it took
Twin
me
Princes?
yeah.
Yeah, that was mine. Easily the one I struggled the
I
most
hated the
with.
Lothric Princes.
Like
Yeah.
yeah, they were fucked.
Because
The
you
worst
can,
enemy in the game,
you
the
can-
camera.
yeah, you can get lucky and you could get like a not teleport fight, or you can get unlucky and you have to fight the camera the whole time.
Dude, the worst is sometimes, even to this day, he has like a movement bug where sometimes he'll do a move and he'll throw him so far forward, so far that he'll like fall for a millisecond, hit the ground, and then do another complete new move. And, like even to this day, and it's like one of the craziest things ever when
He's
he'll stab
fainting out
forward like
attacks.
3 times. Yeah, he'll legit be able to like guard cancel a move sometimes. It's like Sekiro shit.
I never really got into Sekiro.
I played it. I wouldn't really play it again, not in at least a long while, because it's like one solid, like one playthrough type of game.
Yeah.
But it
I
is a
like
good
really-
game, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Elden Ring.
Yeah,
It's re-
that's never
Couldn't
coming
possibly
out.
imagine.
Really like the it's even like it's not even like called parrying though. It's called something else, right? Or is it actually called parrying? Where like there's like a specific point where you melee and it's like a precision
It's
strike
parrying.
like to the chest.
You're blocking that game. It's like the gimmick about that game is like you have a katana and shit, and everybody else not necessarily has katanas, but there's a lot of boss people that have like spears and shit, and like you have to like dodge into them, and you'll like kick the spear with your legs. You can stab them and like do poise damage and shit.
Yeah.
It's more like movement based because like one of the biggest changes is that they had a jump button and like grapple shit for like bosses.
See, that part was cool, but I hated
I fucked
the
with it.
lack of customization in that game, and that's what killed it for me.
Oh
Not
yeah.
just that, but there are definitely moments in that game where I had almost no idea where the fuck to go.
Oh yeah.
Because there's like weird ass like paths, and then you don't learn how to swim until like the end of the games. so which is fucking ridiculous. You like go all the way back through the whole everything and like swim through every bit of water.
It's like there's this
and,
like
and the NPCs I don't think are nearly as good.
oh
like
no,
story wise,
for
not
for
even
sure, no.
Well,
close.
there's no way.
I don't
it could be.
remember any of those fucking people. Are you kidding me? No.
Onion.
Yeah, there's no onions. There's no passion.
I am excited for Elden Ring.
Dude, yeah. Bro, other than that, like speaking of trailers, the Tekken Season 4 shit got released like yesterday.
You
I
told
was
me that
telling you.
earlier.
I was telling him.
Oh my god,
You're
dude.
like, you should have heard Aaron earlier about
Dude.
them updating Tekken.
They're remaking the entire online, specifically because they asked professional players what their main concern was. And they're like, all right, we'll just remake the entire online. Why not?
But wait, can we think about no?
I'm
Fuck
so
all you.
hyped. Because, bro, they had people on Twitter. They had a dude from Japan that works for it, and they sent him down to like California. And normally the range that they were doing, they on purpose set up like a 3-bar scenario. And with the new rollback, the 3-bar plays like a 5-bar. You like don't even notice because it's so clean in the game. Yeah, legit. It's on, dude. I could play against somebody in like Europe and have a perfectly fine game. That just boosted my matchmaking like tenfold.
That's honestly huge.
That's
And
what
it
I'm
makes
saying.
Nintendo's
No
online
way.
look even
Not
more
even
embarrassing.
Yeah, bro, this is the only 3D game on the market that is actually like competitively marketable now because no other game does that besides like Mortal Kombat 11 a little bit. Just a little bit, not as good as that though. Which is kind of crazy. They're doing that. They're adding every character in the game is getting new moves. Some people are getting like new rage drives, which is nuts. Like it's poggers. They've added more free content in this entire announcement than they have in the last like 3 seasons combined. Like I just couldn't believe it. They just kept like rapid firing good things for like 30 minutes. We're doing this. We're doing this. Every character in the game gets a new move. We're doing this. Here's Kunimitsu reveal, which is dank as fuck if you want to watch that character reveal. They definitely make those trailers really good.
They're as good as the Dead by Daylight trailers. Because I
This
really
new
enjoy
one is
watching those.
sick. Dude, yeah, I love the Dead by Daylight trailers. I like the Oni one.
Or with like on a
What's the
highway.
news trailer?
For Dead by Daylight?
Yeah.
The Blight. It's
Oh.
like he like walks in some place and like
Oh
finds
yeah. I gotcha. I thought there was a newer one.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Silent Hill one was pretty good.
Oh,
I still think it should have been Silent Hill 2.
did you guys see the pop nerf?
Yes.
Oh really?
Why
Yeah.
would they do that?
They're taking 15 seconds off the pop timer.
Now, see, that just doesn't make sense because Undying Ruin is definitely better on
Yeah,
like
it
almost
is.
every
It
killer,
definitely is
and
now.
then they're gonna do nothing to Decisive Strike.
They
when
need
it's
to.
like-
They need to do something.
I don't like they need to. It's like what the fuck? They're like forcing it into the limelight now by nerfing everything besides it.
Bro, bringing it back around. That's what Overwatch would do. Release a new character like after nerfing all the others,
Oh yeah.
and then giving them like crazy abilities. Like when
Yeah.
Doomfist came out, he
Yeah.
could like
Roadhog
Oh,
got fucked because of
God.
that.
Dude, when fucking like Hammond came out and every asshole thought they were a genius because they could spin on the cart.
yeah.
Shit like that is so annoying.
We could wrap it up here. We've gone for about an hour.
Oh no.
We could.
Yeah.
That wasn't too bad.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's gonna be it.